Alrighty, let's get going. Get my trusty pencil case, that's for the paint later. So hello, if you're joining this stream. My name is Taz. Today I'm just going to be chilling out, doing some art. Like I set myself a challenge to do like a daily drawing. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to draw a frog today. And then I'm going to be working on a commission that I have to paint a friend's dog that I started and never actually finished. So we'll be doing that. But first I want to do my daily drawing, which is going to be my frog. Should I do it this way or this way? I'll do it this way. Alright. So if you're just hopping into the chat, make sure you say hello. This is just going to be a chill stream today. I just wanted to relax, chill and chat and do some artwork. So let's get started with a frog. I haven't drawn a frog in absolutely ages. It's been really fun, like, drawing on this paper as well. Like, I decided I wanted a little challenge, and I wanted to have, like, a sketchbook to have in my backpack, rucksack, whatever you want to call it. So I bought this one. It's been pretty fun, actually, just having it and doing, like, a daily drawing. But it's also, like, the tone of it as well. I think it's really nice and very different from drawing on, like, white paper. And part of the challenge I set myself as well is not to use like a big color palette. It's literally just tone, like black and white and earth tone. Also, I'm not drawing the whole frog. It's probably just going to be like, I've got like a reference image here. I'm just going to be doing like its head and maybe part of its flipper that's in the image. So that's that's the bottom of his jaw there, and then that's where his throat starts coming in. Frogs are cute. I like frogs. I always remember using to go and look for frogs in the spring. So I think its aura should be about there. Chilling and listening to music. It's kind of hard to see in the picture, but I'm assuming he's got like not an eyebrow, but like the ridge of the eye. Been a while since I've drawn a reptile slash, well, he's an amphibian, but I drew, well, painted actually, my leopard gecko. So that actually kind of comes to about there, and then we get the indented part with the ridges. That's his nose, I think. So it comes to about there. Actually, his jaw is slightly lower. It's about there. And then the throat is there. He's got like a darker piece. And this bit is... Sorry about the camera. That's the ridge of his eye, and then it's slightly lighter. But this follows like a dark line. Because then he has... I'm assuming that the piece on the side of his head is the ear. That's just behind the eye. Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. So that's basically where his ear is. Good to have you here. He's got like a little spot on his eye there. On the one. I am drawing a frog. Oh, hey, Ricky. Kind of, that's a weird shape. I guess it's where it's the eye bulges out. A frog, yes. So I've been doing like, I bought a sketchbook to do like daily drawings on like toned paper. So let me show you. So I started, it's upside down, that doesn't help. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, I just wanted to do like little sketches daily to practice. So I did these on the first day. So this page with the skull and Quentin was day 2. Day 3 was over here. The little, I think it's an ammonite, was drawn by a friend of mine. It's a tiger eye, but big cat, same thing. Well, not quite the same thing, but yeah. The ammonite was drawn by a friend, and today I am drawing a frog. Because I wanted to draw a frog. Frogs are cool. And just also, it's got like, I don't know if it's the picture, but it's like a lighter tint going across the bulge of the eye. I don't know. Yeah, I just set myself a challenge to draw something on the daily. A little bit, I guess. Just my mate asked if he could draw something, and I obliged. So. Just got like. It's like the darker part of its eye. And that's like the golden. Shade. Oh, it does carry on there. Okay. Fair enough. YouTube's weird, but I guess it's because like I'm not such a big YouTuber anymore that it's like, oh, this person's live, that's fine. Although it would be nice to see a bit more traffic coming through on the art streams, but I'm not too fussed, I suppose. It's got like a little white bit there. Frog, your eye is weird. It's not completely round, it's more elliptical. And mouth is it hasn't really. Strips and drabs. Which is fine. I'm not like super invested in being a massive YouTuber anymore, but it would be nice to see like some new faces. Also, hello to the person that just hopped into chat. Make sure you introduce yourself. Since this is an art stream, I am encouraging others to just, even if I can't see you, just sit and draw with me. Grab a pen and paper, or pencil and paper, whichever you prefer. Draw something. Actually, you know what would be a fun idea is if I put what I'm drawing up on the screen, and then everybody could like try and draw it, and then like we could have like a Discord or something for people to post their work. That would be fun. Maybe that's something I can do in the future. That sounds like a fun time. So he's got like, it comes under the eye there. Deeper there, and it goes out to where his nose is. Like, it would be like really nice just to build a community of artists. Right, so that's just a spot there, and then it's got like a lighter piece under it where the white comes down. Although the only problem with that is I'd have to have the draw to pull people in that wanted to draw and join the Discord, etc. So he's darker on his mouth, which travels down to just under where his, I think it's his ear, like that little bit. But you know what? I think I will do that. I'm going to pop up or find the image that I'm drawing. Frog. Sorry, I just smacked the mic. Let's go on Streamlabs. I guess it would be an image. Where is it? There. Frog. Oh, I need the file. Damn it. Okay. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going. Where should I put it? I guess in Photoshop? Or just. Yeah, Photoshop would probably be better. New. Clipboard. Paste. There we go. Frog. Get rid of that. I'm only drawing the front part of him, so it's pretty much this that we're drawing. So get rid of that. Not get rid of it, dang it. I want a new layer. Get rid of that. Why don't I think of these things beforehand? Deselect, get rid of that. And paste that. This is what we're drawing. Save as. Frog. Right. Now I can add the image. Pictures. Where are you, Frog? There you are. Done. Alright. There we go. I guess I can come over if you come out 1 minute. Well, no, I can't do that. I don't have the money to even sort out something like that. And also, well, this is your time to practice. That's the whole idea of this stream, is to draw and relax and chill. Get a bit of paper and a pencil and draw the frog. Let's add a source. At some point, I was looking for an art board today so I can kind of have my sketchbook or the painting or whatever it is I'm going to be working on if and when I stream on that so the camera can capture it a bit easier. But I don't have the money to do anything like stupidly major. Fruit. There we go. Good. Where the text? Where it at? Is that it up there? Where are you? I'm not quite sure what it's done there. Yes, why are you being stupid? Okay. New source. Frog. A frig. Done. To build. And let's. What's the tech? Color. There we go. Let's have a nice blue. Yeah, done. There we go. It's not a tree frog, it's just a regular garden frog. Well, get a tablet then. And tracing's fine, but it's better to, like, learning-wise, it's better to do just freehand and learn. What was I? Right, what am I looking at here? I mean, he's on the screen now, but it's because he's on my phone as well. So, let's do, like, his black line coming back from his eye there. And also, I know, yeah, it gets smaller. I was going to say, it's like... Yeah, I had a friend who was able to draw really well with a mouse, but I find it much easier when I'm using a tablet. So, got the throat there, goes back. Maybe I'll just do the head. Never mind. Emit the flipper. You have a drawing tally, yeah. How much yours cost you? Like 500 quid. But then you can, mine's like a second screen, so you like draw on the tablet and it comes up on my PC monitor. Yeah, it's basically like having a second screen, my tablet. Or in fact, it is having a second screen. So that... So it's done. I mean, I've got an easel, but I don't think I can put it far back enough on that it would be comfortable to work on and draw. Like the triangle, yes. I think it's really... Hello, hello to the person that has just joined. Welcome to the stream. Get a pencil and paper and draw a frog with me. Draw a frog. Also, he's got like a line that comes right from his nose all the way down. I think that runs all the way down its back. It's got like a line of dark and then a line of white. Actually... And the dark disappears the closer it gets to the nose. Okay. So the person that has just joined, make sure you say hello and introduce yourself. We always like new people here. And like I said, grab a piece of paper and a pencil or whatever medium you like and draw this frog with me. So he's got like... it's also under his... under the chin there. Let's see. He's got like a kind of lighter mark, or a lighter trail as your line. He's got like a darker line there. Just that random black spot on his other eye there. That's kind of funny. there goes. He's got like a lighter line that comes about there. That goes right to his nose. So it kind of carries on. It's like a lighter colour there than actually on that. He's got like. Welcome back. I don't really have any greens, but I presume the part behind his eye here is the ear. No, I'm not super familiar with frog anatomy. I did have lizards, so I'm assuming that's what this is. Mr. Frog. Yeah, but they have kind of... They're a bit like lizards in the fact that they don't have external ears. Like, they don't have ears that stick out for obvious reasons. So I'm assuming the little piece, this bit, is his ear. Like the bit just behind his eye. I know they're not the same as, or 100% the same as lizards. Actually, his nose does kind of stick out ever so slightly there. It's just a lighter tone, which I'm not actually going to colour because reasons. this bit that's behind his eye, then you've got like a little lighter. Bits that are the yellowy white. It's slightly darker, well, not as dark, but lighter-ish. So it's like the whitey yellow, and then it's like ever so slightly darker going up. To his lips. Not the best frog ever, but doesn't have to be a good drawing. I'm not gonna colour him, he's just... And with the shade on that, I can go down with the eraser to kind of pick out that it's a lighter tone on him, I guess. She's like a darker splotch where his nose is. I mean, at least you're trying. I mean, mine's not spectacularly good. Okay, that bit kind of goes like over his eye as well. It's interesting. Get rid of that bit up there. I know this part of him's not white, but I want to pick out where the changing colour is. So we've got this bit which is lighter, and then the slightly darker part is his. I think that's the bottom of his jaw, almost. No, the bottom of his jaw's there. I do have some browns though, so I could potentially add some of the darker. Rather than having him all black. See if I've got anything that I can use as like a golden tint for his eye. Don't know if that's like the film on a frog's eye, like underneath. It's too dark. Then he's got. That bit's more rounded on the top. That's better. It looks more like a froggy eye now. I always did find it difficult trying to get like the roundness of an eye, like in the socket. It's fairly hard to do. Just about there with it though. Frog's eyes are weird. lighter tone that goes right up to his nose too. But that's the beauty of this paper, is because it's toned brown, and the frog is himself like a mix of browns, greens, and yellows. It's pretty good. Alright, I don't want to work too much more into it. I'm pretty much there with him for today's drawing before I move on to the dog, which is an actual commission. Like I said, I just wanted to do today's drawing. This size actually. Oh, although it's actually lighter at the bottom, so I might use the white just to pick out the outline. Since he's a lighter colour on the bottom. Well, I can't really stream regularly anymore. I work full time. And I don't particularly want to stream a whole bunch. It's just as and when I feel like it. Alright, I'm just going to pick out his lip a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to leave him there. That is Frog. Today's drawing, we have Frog. Now, sorry, camera's really bad, but Frog. It looks alright. It is Frog, it'll do. Right, that's today's drawing. And now I am going to move on to actual commission work. Which is this. I was commissioned to paint this a while back, and I started and never finished. So that can go down there. Need to pull up the picture. Also need my paint and a palette. Is that in there? No, of course it's not. Why would my bloody palette be in there? Where did I put that? Oh, bugger. Right, I'll leave the frog up there for a little bit if you're still drawing. I need to find, that's paint pens. That's my brushes, but where's my palette? I can't remember. Is it in the box? I need to go to the loo anyway, so... Right, I need to find the picture first. Where is it, where is it, where is it? There we go, that's the one I'm working on. Before I go to the loo though, I need to... change this, because it's too far away. Wow, this rubber sucks. And the dog's kind of on an angle, so it's more there. The muzzle's fine, I just need to change where the eye and the side of the head is. Alright, so his muzzle's, or her, I can't remember if it was a girl or a boy, but the muzzle's fine, I just need to change. That's that. The eye is more. Didn't draw it that much closer, did I? She's kind of on the side. Doggo's ear anyway. Hello, if you're just joining the stream, make sure you say hello. If you're new here. So that's looking a bit better. The eye was way too far away before. Although now I think it's a little bit too high up. Eyes, the bane of my existence. Actually, no, hands are the bane of my existence. But And then the curve of the eyes kind of there. I think I'm happy with that as a base, so I am just going to go to the loo, and then I'm going to find my palette and I'll get going with carrying on with the painting of this doggo. I think I need to add some bits, so there's bits of white showing. I'm going to remove the frog now, since we're done with drawing frog. Yes, we will remove frog, so the dog is front and center. I will be right back. I'm going to mute my mic. I have found palette. I need to finish her nose, or its nose first. I'm going to need like white and a load of browns. Okay. We have material. Thank you. Because I'm streaming and it's light. Right, we can get rid of that. Hi. Right. So the nose, I need to, it's darker on top. Probably not quite this dark, but I really do wish other people would talk though. I see people hopping in and out, but no one says anything. Ooh, that was a bit too much white. No one says anything. Yeah, there's a hair on my palette. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. Alright, so... Ooh. Make sure you say hello if you are new here and just popping in for the first time. I mean, even if you're not new here and popping in, just say hello. Actually, that comes from farther down the nose. I am kind of tempted to start that Discord though, because that would be kind of fun, like doing a stream and have people post the drawings that they do in that stream. I don't know. I didn't mean the frog, I meant like making a Discord so that if and when I do another stream like this, if people hop in and draw, they can post their images in that particular Discord. If you want to carry on drawing the frog, Ricky, just search frog on Google. It'll pop up. Well, I meant a completely different Discord. I didn't mean the one that I had before. Do the whisker bits after I've actually finished Doggo. Which probably won't be today, but I want to make some headway. The extent of... Oh, fair enough, I will check that out once I'm not, you know, painting. Right, Doggo nose. So it's not the same colour as I initially started doing it. It's darker and more muted than the colour I was doing it. Like, it's not quite a reddy brown. Yes, potentially. Looks more natural than what I was using. It's darker. Which I will do. Well, I'm glad it looks more like a frog now than a bear, because frogs aren't bears. Might blend that in, actually. Oh, if you're interested, there is the doggo that I've been commissioned to paint. Also, hello to the person that just hopped in. Make sure you say hello. Hopefully I'm doing a semi-decent job of painting them. Hello, people! How are you doing? I see there's 6 people watching. That's pretty crazy. Hello, hello. Make sure you say hello and introduce yourselves. If you're new here, my name is Taz. I am currently painting a dog that I was commissioned to paint. Make a little I think it's a spaniel. I'm pretty sure it's a cocker spaniel. Little cocker. She's very cute. But I wanted to get like her face done before I did the paw in the background. But yeah, she is very cute. Like, I don't often, well, it's been a while since I've done like a animal commission for somebody. We'll do, there's like slightly darker under the nose, so we'll do that after. I need to do like the nostrils in a minute because I'm kind of just skirting around them at the moment. That's where the darker patch is gonna be. Darker patch of paint. I don't know how you can stipple it. Trying to get like that doggy nose texture. rather than brush strokes. That's definitely a better colour than what I had it as, though. More of a natural colour. There is some shading on there as well, which will bring out the shape, hopefully. Indeed, hello to those who joined. I mean, we had 6 people, but no one said anything. Say something. Speak to us. Speak to me. Alright, I'm going to need to do the nostrils in a minute. I think 6 people is the most I've ever had in a stream for a very long time. So I might do some more. I'll do the darker along the top of the nose again and blend it in. I don't know if it's like people are afraid to chat in streams these days. Lord only knows why. They don't bite hard. Yeah, I guess so. But it's nicer when people chat. Like, we'd like to get to know some like-minded folks. I haven't really spoken to any, like, arty people properly in a long, long time. Which kind of makes me sad. Stop going off phone, I need you to work. Oh, there's your frog. Just popping up on my phone there. And it gets a bit like darker on the nose. The last time I was actually working on this was when I was in Walrus and Oyster, which was an well, I say an art shop. It was an artist collaboration shop where basically like everything that was on sale in there was from local artists. It's just really sad that it closed down. I miss it. Like, I really miss it. I think it's not quite white, but a little bit lighter. Around the nostril area. Right, let's try and need to pick out where that's going to be. Well, I wouldn't say issues. It's the same shop where, like, I started doing, or I was doing, like, Hell of a Boss and, blah, 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 blah. What's the other one? Has Been Hotel, like, art. And someone who had never been doing it before, all of a sudden started doing it. And I completely feel like he only started doing it because I was, and it was selling, if that makes sense. So he kind of saw that my stuff was selling and decided he wanted kind of in on the action, which kind of, like, I get it, like, it's not my IP to say, no, you can't do that, but I kind of feel like he moved in on me because what I was doing was selling, if that makes sense. And also, I need black. Black for Doggo Nozo. But it just kind of felt like he only started doing it because my stuff was selling and doing well. Yeah, I mean, it is a shame it's closed, but like the owner, she has, or she, well, I mean, she's got like a lot of health conditions at the moment, and having to, like, she wasn't there like 24/7, but having, or coming in and like doing a day was really bad for her because she couldn't cope. So it's good that it's closed in that she can now rest, but also it's sad that it's closed because, like, I'm kind of cut off from the artist community, almost. Which is kind of why I wanted to do this, because, like, as small as my channel is, like I said, it might attract like-minded people who want to just sit in the chat and draw, paint, whatever, and just have a chat. Don't know if I should pick that out in black and then... And then it's not black, is it? That's that colour. Do the darker along there. Hello to the person that just hopped in as well. Welcome to the stream. Ba, ba, ba. Right, so that needs to be like lighter of the colour that I was using to do the nose. I think noses are the worst when it comes, well, the worst for me when it comes to doing this. So if we go, start like a lighter patch. Still trying to stipple it a bit. I do miss it. Yeah, but DeviantArt, like, they promote AI stuff, and I am not. I mean, I've got a new DeviantArt account. I deleted my old one, but I have a new one, but I'm not the biggest fan of DeviantArt anymore. I'll post my stuff there, although I have no idea how I post animation stuff, because it just won't let me for some reason. Right, I need to do slightly reddish, actually, inside the nose part there. Around the black. And it's got... Oh, and you can actually post, like, I don't know if you can post, like, full-length stuff, but you can post animations. I'm just not sure how. That needs to be a bit thicker. Why did you do that? But like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of DeviantArt anymore since they changed their interface, because I really don't like the new one, and because of all the AI stuff on there. So we'll go with that color round. I might need to do this a bit lighter or pick it out better. Ugh, dog nose. Why you gotta be so hard to paint? Trying to stipple it a little bit as well, so it has like that dog nose. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's just like YouTube. You hit plus submit and yeah, I know that, Ricky. I've used DeviantArt for years. But you have to do it a specific way when you're uploading, like, animation. Stop going off phone, I need you. I need you. Okay, so on that red bit, it's got like a little... where the nose is wet up to... might diffuse it. Ugh, I don't like it. Like, if you're gonna play around with it without, like... I don't even know, really. But claiming it's art kind of rankles me a little bit, because it's not technically, it's just, like, a ton of images it's gathered from a specific prompt. That did not go well. Okay, let's try this again. I mean, I should probably finish the black inside the nose. Okay, so we'll go... squeaks down to about there. It's almost like a grey-brown. There it goes. Just try and get, like... I don't know, it just bothers me. Like, when it comes to art, you can't beat the human, like, soul, really, for creating artwork. Oh, this nose is gonna drive me crazy. Mm. Mm. I mean, I don't want DeviantArt to necessarily close per se, but it would be nice if they kind of cut back on the AI thing. Like when I was using DeviantArt before, it was like a platform for artists and like real art, not like AI generated crap. We'll go darker. Where is my dark paint? And it gets lighter towards the bottom. So I'll go with like just got that line. Then it's more red underneath than it is the lighter colour. Oh, I see. Okay. Right, might use a smaller brush actually to try and pick out those highlights on the nose where the nose be wet. It's a bit much. And hello to the person that has just joined us. Welcome. I'm just trying my bloody hardest to do a wet dog nose. It's not working very well. Kind of gets that reddish colour inside there before it turns into the black. Oh. I'm struggling with the nose here. The nose is hard. Tempted to just paint over it and start again. With the nostril, anyway. So the round bit comes up here and then kind of disappears into the background. It gets darker. Yeah, I'll spin it around in a minute, but I'm not particularly happy with it. It's looking a little bit okay. That needs to... Oh, I think I see what I've done. I've made the bottom of the nose too big. Okay, so... the bottom of his nose kind of comes... kind of there. Let me get like the wetness of the nose. It's kind of... there. Swirls around and gets darker. Welcome to the person that has just hopped in with us. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. And off they go again. Right, that's where the lighter bit needs to be. I need to change the shape of the muzzle there as well. Dang it. Snoot. Goes to about there. I don't want to boop the snoot, I want to redo the snoot. The snoot is awful. Let's try the colour that we had. Why did I take this commission on? Might be better to try and draw where the nostrils are. Also, it's lighter. Hello to the person that has just hopped into the stream. Welcome, welcome. I am currently arguing with a dog snoot. As you do. I'm going to try and leave that black, or the, well, not black, the darker brown mark there as a reference. Might have to wait until the paint has dried though before I attempt to do the nose again. In the meantime, I'm going to redo this, I think, because it looks weird in contrast to the face. No, it really doesn't. Or didn't. I am not good at this. Right, so I'm going to let that dry. I don't know if I can sketch in where bits are supposed to be. Oh, there's my pencil. That might help. not really is the answer to that, but I will try. I mean, that's going to be like super wet. I don't know how well the pencil would go onto wet paint. So, good job acrylic doesn't take too long to dry. That's the edge of the nose there. Which then disappears up there. Dog. Shading in there. Yes, that's Cracker. He's old and senile and he just barks at everything these days. So then that goes into there, basically. I mean, it looks a bit better now that I've gone around it in pencil, but I've got to translate it into paint. Okay. And also this needs to be in a bit more. Alright. Let's try that. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to just leave it with the pencil because that seems to have worked quite well. Like doing the detail with the pencil as opposed to brush. I mean, I'm still gonna have to do like the lighter tints with paint, but I feel like the pencil works better than trying to pick it out in paint. I'm actually happier with that than I was with the painting. And my coffee's gone cold. So I'll let that side dry. Actually, the pencil on the paint for shading is pretty good as well. I mean, I don't know if that's... I feel like that's the end of that. And then the nose is more... That's fair. I mean, if I make myself a coffee, I just generally... If I'm doing work like this, I generally tend to forget it's there. So it just ends up going cold. I'll leave that as is. Make that a little bit lighter and do... And this side's not taking it as well. That's where the white will be. Okay. Brush. Might have to use some black in there because pencils. Not taking it very well. Okay, now let's try and do the reddish bit in the nose, and then the white highlight where it's wet. Okay, so it kind of comes down and around. It's not very good. Wet it out a little bit. Ah, dog nose. You are my bane. Oh, I think I just made it look shit again. Oh, dog, stop. Why are you saying sorry? Does the dog know? Oh, you're funny. Right, I think I might do... maybe go under here with that. I mean, it's mostly there. I don't want to work too much more into it unless I ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. Well, it is annoying, but as much as Cracker is annoying, he can't help it because he does have doggy dementia. Okay, I'm going to leave the nose as it is now because I don't want to ruin it. But I do need to work on the muzzle and the fur on top of the muzzle again now because it's not good. Alright, now I can do the darker patches on the nose and the lighter bit on top. Actually, I might do just a tiny bit of that. Don't you go dark on me. In there. I mean, it's not his fault, but it is frustrating as hell when he barks, because it's just, he barks, it's like bark, stop, bark, stop. It's not like a constant barking. Now we need to actually make sure that the nose belongs to the face, which currently it does not. Somebody commented on a thing. What did the person comment? New subscriber. What makes art beautiful is the process, not just the project. Our AI doesn't have that charm. It's soulless and lifeless. Could not have said it better myself, whoever you are, person that just subscribed to my channel. Thank you. AI does not have a soul, therefore it cannot create beauty. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Okay. Someone who just subscribed. So I put a reel up, doing one of the art memes. A person called Akimates? Something along those lines. Yeah, they commented on not the reel, the short that I put up. Right, okay, so now we'll do this side of the muzzle first, and then I'll work back into the other side. So it's kind of like the darkish. Yep, which goes up, around, and out to about there. Welcome, welcome to the person who has just joined us. Welcome to the stream. Please make sure to say hello. Ignore the dog barking in the background. Yeah, the two that I put up recently have. They've both done very well, which I'm very surprised at, but... I will take it. Just be aware, this will probably be, like... I don't know how long I'm going to stream, but it will probably be quite a longish one, because I want to at least finish the face today. Since I've been, like, neglecting it for quite a while. It's been sitting on an easel in my room, staring at me, begging me to finish. It's a little bit darker on the lip, which I'll add. And then slightly lighter around this area before it gets darker again here. It's a bit dark. Just underneath where the nose is. I'm going to redo this side of the muzzle and up here. So it gets slightly almost like a darkish caramel around the muzzle. I need that one. Now, if only my channel would do as well. Like, those two shorts were massive, and, like, I just wish that my channel would kind of pick up a little bit. That's probably too caramelly. There it is. Nope. Nope, I need dark. Dark, 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 dark. Okay, I think that's... When it gets lighter there. I mean, that sort of colour, looks like it might be a touch lighter, actually. Don't know if I need to add white or... Just to lighten it up. Cause I'm alone, there's no one here beside me. Okay, that's a more natural colour. I might take that muzzle in a little bit. About there. Need to blend that into the darker further. Stop turning off the phone, I need you. And then I'll do on this side, because I need to take this back as well, so it comes down from there. We do it to about... It's the muzzle part. Then that's the bit that comes out there. Okay. And it goes a bit darker again around the mush. That we'll have to get rid of, and that will be the blanket. Once I finish the muzzle, I will actually go and do the whiskers. But I need a very fine brush for those. Which luckily I have. I need to... There's a big patch of dark there, but I need to add in... Okay. Dark paint. Where are you? I'm gonna have to get some more burnt umber before too much longer. I wouldn't even call them artists. AI users, perhaps, but not artists. Maybe, but like I said, as a whole, I don't like AI. Both as an artist and just in general. Hence why I posted the art meme. As the person who commented aptly said, AI cannot create or recreate the I don't know, the heart and emotion that a human artist can when creating a piece. An AI can only regurgitate images based on a prompt. That's not art. And it can't even do that very well. It will still never be good in my eyes. However good it gets, it will never be good. Like I said, it can't replace the heart and soul a human artist can put into a piece of artwork. All AI does is steal art from thousands of bits and pieces that it can find on the internet. It's not generating anything new or innovative. And while I will say it's good for certain things, I just don't think it should be used for art because it cannot create. Okay, I need to now do that middle patch on the nose and work around. I'm gonna need some more tissue soon. No, that patch on the nose will do that caramelly colour that I had in. Actually, maybe do that bit a tad lighter. Needs more of a yellowish colour in there. Come back. Nope, that's not the colour I want. I need a goldeny, yellowy. Maybe a bit more. That's better. Which goes right to there. And the patch in there is like darker. Blend that in. more of the brownish, and then it's like a little bit reddy around the nose. Why are you like this, phone? It's looking better. I just need to sort out the muzzle on this side. Beep, 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 beep. It's a bit too much. Alright, so do that patch up there is actually quite light. I'll go around the muzzle. touch on it. So kind of. Actually, I'll redo the colour before I do the highlight on the fur. Hello, hello to the person that has just dropped into the chat. Welcome. Good to have you here. Blue Sky, I've never even heard of that. Come back, phone. Let's actually... this part is lighter, with that part being darker like that. I did very briefly have a Fur Affinity account, but didn't really use it all that much, so got rid of it. And for some reason I can't use Twitter. No idea why, I just can't. Oh, fair enough. Might potentially look on there. I've only really been using like Instagram and Facebook. Well, not even really Facebook. Instagram and a bit of DeviantArt to post my stuff. Or I restarted Deviant account because I got rid of my old one because it was just bloated and... so that comes up to... I did. It is gone. Kaput. Or the old one is, anyway. And on Twitter, if you're talking about Twitter, I don't know. I may have deleted my account there, because Twitter's just shit. Excuse my language, but... Okay. So this would be slightly darker. And I need the... I have a new DeviantArt account, it's just not my old one. I don't know. Something or other. Tazimo, Toon Raccoon, I can't remember what I called it. have a look in a minute, but I can't really remember. To do some darker. Okay, let's add some darker on the muzzle. I can let that dry and then do his whiskers. Just need some darker paint. That's definitely looking a lot better than it was though, with the more natural colour. I think I went rather too light on the muzzle. Need to add some more, a little bit darker on the nose and diffuse it a bit. I'll do the other eye soon. Get that done because it will give me a focal point to do the rest of his face, her face, its face, the dog's face. Might do a little bit more dark around the nose and blend it in. So it's not completely black. Okay. There's a bit of white dappling on the left side. Alright, I need to find a really fine brush in a minute to do whiskers. White. Like. Oh, only a little. Cool. I mean, it's meant to look a lot like the photograph, but hey. Alright, so... Oh, I need to finish that part of the muzzle as well. That might be helpful. So it's ever so slightly darker. And it actually comes to about there. Dark, where is it? I need to find a super fine brush to do whiskers. Do some highlights on that side of the head too. No, because the whiskers are on the muzzle, which is finished. And as to how I'm going to do it, just a really fine brush. Might make that bit a bit darker as well. Start that way then. Oh, actually, no, whiskers first. And I want to blend in some of that white into the muzzle. It's not. Okay. So that is white now. That is actually part of the rug. That's not part of the dog. As is that. White that out. That's going to take a couple of coats to get rid of though. Since white acrylic is very opaque, which is rather annoying. And let's do... pull the dog's muzzle out onto the do. Although it might actually be worth doing that after I've done the blanket. Because I still have to go over it a couple of times with white anyway. So that makes sense. Right, what did I do with that new pack of brushes? I don't know. Is the... oh, there they are. Haha. Brand new teeny tiny brushes. Okay. I'm gonna want this teeny tiniest one. Kind of hard to see on this side, but maybe I should wait on that side until I do the blanket, because it will... Is that the... yeah. Alright. It's not looking too bad, I guess, if it only looks a little bit like the picture. I think I need to pull that darker bit on his muzzle back, or the nose rather, into slightly lighter. Alright, eye. Might have to redo. What do you mean you didn't realise that's what I was going for? It's a commission of someone's dog. So this is... what I'm doing. So I hope I've got it looking somewhat like the photo. Right, eye. This is... eyes are hard. Okay. No, it's the picture of the dog. Fucking cracker. Do I have a... ah, there it is. Thinner brush. You've got the eye. Did that a bit thick actually, but it's not all going to be black, it's just to outline. I really wish some other peeps would come in and chat though. That would be nice. Let's get some white for that bit around the eye. Really strong up until that point. And it kind of diffuses out into the brown. It's not a whimper, it's a bark. It's just the way he's barking, like bark, pause, bark, pause. It's really annoying. If he was gonna bark, I'd rather he just, like, full on bark. Which is darker than that. I just got paint up my arm. Need like a blackish brownie around the eye. Or like a really dark chocolate. Let's get that one there. Maybe some black. We slow fall. Okay. I need to wait for that to dry so I can do it more. Need to diffuse that out into the fur as well. Got a lump there. Don't want a lump. Hello, hello. If you're just hopping into the chat, welcome. I'm currently fighting with a dog's eye. Not sure which is worse, fighting with a dog's eye or fighting with a dog's nose. not brown. Hello to the people that have just hopped into the chat. Sorry, I was busy. Didn't see you hop in, but welcome. Good to see you. Do I just scare people away when I talk? So that bit should be more the eye. God. But that shouldn't be that big. I think we've got the wrong shape here. So I'm going to redo this. Let that dry before I attempt to redraw it. Need to get the right shape for that, because otherwise it just looks shit. Yes. Oh, that dog, I swear. On the bloody canvas. What's the time? 6:30. Alright, I think I might leave it there for today. Good progress. But my eyes are getting tired, so, and the dog's annoying me. So, not the painting dog, my dog. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching.